In the heart of the 9th century, a time when the world was a chessboard of kingdoms and empires, a legendary figure emerged from the misty shores of Jutland. His name was Rorik. Rorik of Jutland, a man whose courage and prowess in battle were as vast as the sea he sailed. Across the water, in the heartlands of Western Europe, the mighty Frankish Empire stood tall, its gaze fixed on the territories of Utrecht and Dorestad. The Frankish Empire, a behemoth of military might and political power, had wrested control of these territories, causing the scales of power to tip in their favor. This was a time in history when the thunder of war echoed across the plains, and the fate of kingdoms hung in the balance. The year was 851 when Rorik, unwilling to let his lands remain under Frankish control, drew up a plan of daring proportions. He assembled a formidable army, a unique blend of Varangians, the famed Viking mercenaries, Kiev warrior monks, the spiritual and martial defenders of Eastern Christianity, and Molfars, the mystical warlocks of Slavic folklore. Together, they embarked on a journey across the sea, a voyage that would etch their names in the annals of history. The battle began with the first light of dawn. The Varangians, renowned for their strength and ferocity, clashed head-on with the Frankish forces. The Kiev warrior monks, their prayers echoing amidst the chaos, fought with a divine fervor that was a sight to behold. And the Molfars, their mystical powers, weaving an unseen thread of fear through the enemy ranks, added an element of the supernatural to this epic confrontation. Days turned into nights and nights into days as the tide of battle ebbed and flowed. The Varangians, their axes gleaming under the sun, struck down their foes with relentless brutality. The Kiev warrior monks, their faith unshaken, stood firm against the onslaught. And the Molfars, their incantations piercing the din of battle, wreaked havoc among the Frankish lines. In the end, Rorik's forces emerged victorious. Their triumph was not just a testament to their courage and skill, but also a remarkable feat of strategic brilliance. The recapture of Utrecht and Dorestad marked a significant turning point in the struggle against the Frankish Empire. Rorik of Jutland, standing tall on his flagship, had led his men to a victory that would reverberate through the ages. The battle for Utrecht and Dorestad is a captivating chapter in history. It paints a vivid picture of a time when might and magic, faith and ferocity all played their part on the grand stage of war. It is a testament to the indomitable spirit of Rorik and his men, a band of warriors who dared to challenge an empire and emerged victorious. Their tale is a reminder that sometimes the greatest battles are fought not just with swords and shields, but with courage, strategy, and an unwavering belief in one's cause. In the dim and distant past, an eerie dread descended upon the eastern forests and swamps. A ghastly menace rose, not of beasts or ghosts, but of men turned monsters. These were the androphages, humans who had descended into a chilling abyss of savagery, consuming their fellow men in a grotesque dance of survival. With a blood-curdling voracity, they began to prey upon the Novgorodians, decimating their numbers, robbing them of their peace, and instilling a terror that echoed through the woods and marshlands. The Novgorodians, once peaceful inhabitants of the land, found themselves in the grip of an unimaginable nightmare. Their cries of despair and pleas for help echoed across kingdoms, reaching the ears of the great Prince Svitmalik in far-off Kiev. A leader of great renown, Svitmalik was beseeched to deliver them from the cruel jaws of the Meshchersky cannibals. Yet, the great prince found himself shackled by his own battles. His forces, once mighty and numerous, were now weary and depleted, tormented by the relentless onslaught of the Khazars. His strength waned, his resources spread thin. The prince was unable to provide the aid the Novgorodians so desperately sought. In this hour of despair, the aged prince turned to his son Askold and the emperor of the Slavs, Rurik. These were men of valor, capable of turning the tide in the face of overwhelming odds. Rurik, hearing the pleas of the Novgorodians, responded with a determination that set the course of history. He dispatched Prince Rostislav, a martyr known for his bravery and dedication, and Prince Askold, a man of cunning and strength. Their mission was clear: to travel to the lands of Novgorod and drive away the cannibalistic menace that plagued the people. In the annals of history, the tale of the androphages and the heroic rescue of the Novgorodians by Rurik's forces is a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity. It is a chilling reminder of the depths to which mankind can descend, but also the heights of valor and sacrifice to which it can rise. The memory of the Meshchersky cannibals serves as a dark shadow, a stark contrast to the shining beacon of hope that was Prince Rostislav and Askold's mission. This narrative underscores the significance of unity in the face of adversity, the power of a call for help, and the unyielding strength of leaders who rise to the occasion. It reminds us of the courage of the Novgorodians, the wisdom of the great Prince Svitmalik, the resolve of the Emperor Rurik, and the valiant actions of Prince Rostislav and Askold. Their tale, etched in the chronicles of time, continues to echo through the ages, a beacon of resilience and determination against the backdrop of despair and desperation.
In the shadow of the 9th century, under the reign of Emperor Rurik of the Slavs, the lands of the Rus and Varangians braced themselves for a period of conflict and turmoil. Unbeknownst to them, an impending battle was about to alter their fate. In the heartland of Kiev, the air hung heavy with tension as two mighty forces, the Varangians and the Khazars, prepared to lock horns. Rurik, a seasoned tactician with the wisdom of countless battles etched in his mind, dispatched his warriors, Askold and Oleg, to fortify Kiev against the impending Khazar onslaught. The Khazars, however, were not ignorant of the Varangian movements, and an entire army lay in wait, ready to ambush Askold and his men. The battle that ensued was a cataclysm of clashing steel, echoing roars of defiance, and the indomitable will of warriors. The Varangians, under the leadership of the brave Prince Askold and the prophetic Oleg, met their adversaries head-on. They managed to decimate the first ranks of the Khazars, forcing them to retreat. However, the Khazars, in their vast numbers, regrouped and began to press and overpower the Varangians. The Varangians found themselves on the back foot, their spirits wavering under the relentless Khazar onslaught. Yet, as if by divine intervention, a fire falcon appeared in the sky against the backdrop of the sun. The sight of this celestial phenomenon ignited a spark of hope and courage in the hearts of the Varangians. Askold, seizing this moment, let out a thunderous cry of "Forward!" His voice echoed across the battlefield, invigorating his men. With a newfound resolve, they rallied behind their leader, pushing back against the Khazars with an onslaught of their own. Their fierce counterattack overwhelmed the Khazars, leading to their eventual defeat. The Battle of Kiev, as it came to be known, was a turning point in the history of the Rus and Varangians. It demonstrated the strategic prowess of Rurik and the courage of Askold and Oleg. But above all, it was a testament to the indomitable spirit of the Varangian warriors. Their victory against the Khazars, despite being outnumbered, reverberates through the annals of history, a reminder of their valor and resilience. In the grand scheme of history, this battle underscored the importance of unity, leadership, and the will to fight against all odds. It was a decisive moment that shaped the course of the Rus and Varangian era, sending ripples through time that can still be felt today.